Hey everybody, this is Looney, and welcome to Let's Play Legend of Legaia. This is my first Let's Play, so I guess consider yourself privileged, or not. But either way, you're in for a treat if you haven't seen this game before. It's a PlayStation 1 era style game. Came out late 90s. I'm not sure the exact date. I don't have like Wikipedia open or anything, but it came out along the same time as like Final Fantasy VIII and was definitely overshadowed by the Final Fantasy games. And that kind of sucks because the game is really good. It doesn't have all the shiny features of a Final Fantasy, but it is a really long RPG. It's got a lot of side quests, it's got a lot of fun stuff to do, the combat system's unique, and the graphics are pretty good for its time, so it had a lot of good things going for it, and it kind of was one of those hidden gems, so I decided to do that for my first Let's Play. If you happen to be one of the people who have watched my videos before, you're probably wondering what the hell is going on. I keep uploading a video and then taking them off. I've started and restarted this Let's Play more times than Saran probably says, "Oh, what the?" during one of his videos, but, well, maybe not, but you get the point. I've just done it a lot, and really it's just because I hadn't figured out what I wanted to do with these Let's Plays, what I wanted to accomplish. And I think I've narrowed it down now that I just really want to play and have fun. I don't want to have to voice act every character. I don't want to, you know, spend a couple hours every video. I just want to play it, talk while I'm doing it, and try to have a good time. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. And right now we're watching the awesome FMV. There isn't many videos in this game, which is one of the reasons it was overshadowed, because, you know, a lot of the times it just had a couple short clips instead of the Final Fantasy game. So anyway, let's start it up and see what we've got here. This game, like I said, is one of my favorites. It's not perfect, but something special about it that just keeps me coming back. One thing that I wish game developers would learn, though, is do not start your games off by throwing a wall of text at the viewer. It's kind of boring, and it's unskippable too. I can't pass it. You can read it, but to summarize, humans pretty much were doing their thing, but God didn't think we would survive, so he gave us a tool to help us. And that tool was called the Seru. And these things are kind of like, I don't know, little pet animal things that help you, but you can also wear them, give you wings and stuff. And everything was going well. We were using them for our own purposes. And then the mist came and screwed up everything. And Seru started attacking humans, and everything just went downhill from there. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We're going to be traveling around the world trying to rid it of the mist so that everyone can live happily ever after. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming, like it says in this thing, that it looks like a stone figure but can be worn by a human, but obviously that thing is gigantic, so I don't know if it would... There's certain Seru that can't be worn and all that crap, but either way, Seru are kind of, at least from what I see, creatures, and the Seru that you can wear are called Raseru. Whoa. And by the way, when my first Let's Play that I started was a Final Fantasy VIII Let's Play, and I stopped doing that one because I was trying to do video capture with an actual capture card in my PlayStation 3, and it just was turning out pretty crappy. So instead of that, I decided to use an emulator and a program called Fraps. It's kind of just a video capture for your computer. I'm sure you've heard of it, or Game Cam, or any of those. They're all pretty good. Fraps is what I have, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. So I started using that, and I've been happy with the quality. What can I say? If you're wondering in the what emulator I'm using, it's in my comments, and send me a message if you want to know more about it. Just epsxe. It takes a lot to kind of configure it, but it can make the games look pretty sweet. But enough about that. Here's our first look at our hometown. I'm not sure how the wall really keeps the mist out, considering we could just go over it, but I guess it keeps maybe the Saru out, not so much the mist. I don't know. Either way, here is our main character. He doesn't look typical at all, does he? But he's what we've got, so you can name him, but I'm going to keep him on to keep it simple. Ready for action. And, I noticed this because I played it about 8,000 times, but he just was looking in his girlfriend's window. I found that kind of odd that he would do that. I'm not sure what he was doing, but as I said, I've started this part again and again. Hopefully this will, I'm confident I'm going to keep playing it this time. I'm having fun. Ah, the aroma of the tree. Ah, Vaughn, I knew you would be here. The mysterious Genesis tree. This is a soothing place. You always liked this tree. Tomorrow you will become a hunter, an adult. Were you praying for a successful hunt? No, I was praying this Let's Play wouldn't die after 10 videos. Oh, I was wrong. Vaughn, I thought I would come here to cheer you up. What? I guess that wasn't necessary. You will be a fine hunter. Hey, Elder, I want to know who nailed a chalkboard to the Genesis tree here. It's probably not the best thing to do. Oh, and there's the evil old man laugh there. So anyway, the chalkboard that is nailed to the tree is actually a map of Renown. I'm not going to look at it though because we're going to go everywhere anyway. Obviously this is the Genesis tree. I don't know what's with this little girl here. She's kind of creepy. You'll notice that she's hanging around Vaughn all the time. But before we can go anywhere, here is a different girl named May. Vaughn! Uh-oh. Hunting clothes. Something wrong? Did you not stitch the flame in the back like I asked you to? Oh, just some measurements, huh? No, not right now. We're in public. Alright. Sure thing. Meet me at my place. It's probably better than right in the road. Alright. And... oh, you can't go inside. So we will go check out this other house. I already know there is nothing in here, but you don't know that because you've never played this, right? Alright. And you can't go outside the gate yet. No, no! And this is what they call a save point in the industry. I'm sure you knew that. We will not be using them. Well, I will, but not right now. And here's an item shop. There is no item shop keeper at the moment because the game doesn't want you to buy anything. But there is something I'll show you. There's a hidden item up here. It says the drawer is locked, but we'll be coming back shortly to get what's in that drawer. But it's kind of a secret to make sure you remember to check that. Up the hill is the Elder's house, or the old folks' home as I like to call it, but in here is our first item to pillage. A magic leaf. It's actually a nice item to get. They're expensive. I should probably... I don't know if we'll sell it or not, but you don't really need to replenish your MP yet. And then that's our house, and here's the beach down here. I don't think we have time for this first video to do either of which, so I will just call the video right now before we go into our house and get our measurements taken. Thank you for watching part 1. Please tune in for part 2, And also, I urge you, please post a comment, subscribe to the videos. I promise I'll keep loading new ones, and if you post, I'll take any advice you've got. And if you've got any of your favorite games that you'd like to see me do, maybe, just let me know. I mean, I know it's early, but any comment will help out my motivation. Thanks, and tune in for part 2.